Take a stroll around Nishiki Market in Kyoto, Japan, and you know what you'd see? Folks in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, all in excellent health, with the boundless energy of people decades younger. And if you had X-ray vision, you'd see some of the healthiest hearts in the world. You'd see clean as a whistle, unblocked arteries, and healthy blood circulation, which is why the Japanese have the world's lowest heart attack rates. But you know what else you'd see in the streets of Nishiki Market? Something that may surprise you. You'd see many people with a cigarette in one hand and a beer or some other alcoholic drink in the other. You may not know this, but many people in Japan smoke and drink a lot. In fact, Japan is one of the largest tobacco markets on the planet, and while the Japanese don't drink as much as the Irish, they definitely drink more than men and women in the United States. As for food, they don't just eat fresh seafood and sushi, they also indulge in tempura and other deep-fried foods, which your cardiologist says will land you in the back of an ambulance. Yet the real mystery? Japan's heart attack rates are still, somehow, some way, at all-time lows. Clearly it's not their lifestyle or their genes. The Japanese people who have moved to the States seem to have heart attack rates that are similar to ours. But thanks to breakthrough research from Harvard, Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine, and the American Heart Association, we now have our answer. See, a little-known temple delicacy surged in popularity around the time when Japan's heart attack rates plummeted. It isn't tofu, garlic, or fresh fish. This delicacy contains a natural supernutrient that zooms through all 60,000 miles of blood vessels in your body, scrubbing away arterial plaque, normalizing sky-high blood pressure, and boosting circulation to such a large degree that it's been clinically proven to cut heart attack risk by half. See, you might think that cholesterol is the be-all and end-all when it comes to heart attacks, but that's just half the story. In a nationwide study, medical researchers from UCLA found that nearly 75% of heart attack patients had healthy cholesterol levels. In fact, there's a more serious risk factor for heart disease. It's what cardiologists and heart experts now call plaque protein. It's a downright sinister protein that's at the center of multiple scientific initiatives. Under normal circumstances, your body washes plaque out of your arteries with ease. Problems arise when this plaque protein comes into play because it stops your body from clearing plaque, which then builds up and quietly suffocates your arteries. Until one day when your world goes dark as you clutch your chest. But the great news is, the Japanese supernutrient I'm about to share with you slashes levels of this plaque protein by a whopping 93%. When that happens, your body can power wash plaque right out of your circulatory system and once again scrub your arteries clean, reducing and reversing arterial stiffness. It revitalizes your arteries by restoring their elasticity and flexibility, allowing every organ in your body to get the vital oxygen and blood flow they need to fire on all cylinders. This means you can regain the sharp mind you had in your prime, recapture the vibrant energy levels of your youth, and enjoy the physical stamina you had decades ago, in and out of the bedroom. More than 20 human clinical studies have proven that this Japanese supernutrient saves hearts. And remember, it is all natural, so no drugs or meds are involved. Today, I'll reveal exactly what this plaque protein slayer is. I'll demonstrate its effectiveness and explain how within days it'll balance even the most erratic blood pressure so that your heart will beat with the same vigor it had years ago, offering you peace of mind knowing you won't become another statistic. In fact, this special supernutrient saved my wife after her heart attack, and it's given us joyful relief with the assurance that she'll never have to face something as terrifying again. Imagine what it can do for you. I'll also introduce you to a group of lucky Americans who are among the first to try this Japanese supernutrient. Robert Green from Tupelo, Missouri raves,
The very first thing I noticed was it brought down my blood pressure right away. That very same day I tried it. It works so well that I am not taking my BP meds anymore. My numbers have been 109/69 consistently, though they sometimes vary by 5 points. Even so, it has been remarkable.
Cecilia Rogers from Albuquerque, New Mexico reveals,
This removed plaque from my arteries. I experienced a 25% reduction in arterial plaque. A cause for celebration.
Then there's Doris Alverstone from Akron, Ohio, who says,
It actually got my cholesterol down by 50%. This is something a regular doctor hates. They want you on drugs so they can get their percentage.
If you'd like to join them and slash your heart attack risk by half without taking a single pill, tablet, or capsule, without needing to do any cardio or avoiding your favorite foods, and then stun your doctor at your next physical, all I ask for is you give me a few moments to prove that your best days are still ahead of you. It doesn't matter if you've never kept a watchful eye on your health, or how old you are, or even if you've gotten some scary news after a recent blood test. What's more, I'll tell you why one Johns Hopkins trained ICU doctor is now urging the public to avoid measuring their blood pressure the usual way during a physical examination. And the number one question to ask before a CT scan or any medical procedure to get the little-known test that's actually more accurate and better for your health management. Plus, learn why leading researchers now say that when it comes to heart disease, the cholesterol you eat is flat out irrelevant. But fair warning, ever since news of the super nutrient's incredible heart-saving ability emerged, Big Pharma's doing everything they can to keep it under wraps. In fact, there have been multiple attempts to take this presentation down. So, while it's still up, here's a quick rundown of everything you need to know. My name is Jonathan Parker. I'm 63 years old, and I'm the head of a world-renowned medical research group that specializes in natural wellness for those over 50. I live in Santa Barbara, California with my beautiful wife, Francine. You'll meet her in a moment. She's a pivotal figure in my life's mission. Everything I do is for her and for deserving Americans like you folks who mainstream medicine has failed and continues to fail. That's because most doctors, even yours, got their medical degrees using textbooks written decades ago. Meanwhile, their so-called new research, it's funded by the same pharmaceutical companies that thrive on our health issues to pocket billions. Nearly 18 million innocent people die of heart attacks every year. The majority of them suffered heart attacks, often with zero warning. Despite countless families destroyed and spouses, along with children, begging to know why, the medical establishment still doesn't have an answer. Even now, just saying this out loud makes my blood boil. So I refuse to sit idly by and allow myself and those around me to suffer at the hands of a broken and backward medical system. That's why I joined Simple Promise, a health and wellness company known for delving into the newest scientific advancements to develop clinically proven natural solutions. To date, we've given nearly 7 million people like you a second shot at youth without prescriptions or surgery. In fact, our contributions to the field have made headlines in USA Today, NBC News, First for Women magazine, 50 Plus magazine, and countless other publications. But unfortunately, I didn't get my first glimpse of plaque protein until after my wife suffered a heart attack. It came as a complete surprise. It usually does. For millions of Americans like you, there are no symptoms. Even if you feel perfectly fine and have excellent blood panel results, a heart attack will strike out of the blue. Now, I'll level with you. Francine has a family history of heart issues. Who doesn't? And sure, she ate a wholesome diet, got routine blood work that showed no cause for concern, and even ran marathons twice a year. But none of it mattered. She'd seemed as chipper as ever on the morning of her heart attack. So you can imagine my horror as I sat on the edge of her hospital bed. Not many hours later, I gave her hand a gentle squeeze, hoping she would respond, but nothing. My mind reeled at the thought of losing the love of my life and of both our granddaughters growing up without their Nana. But I also gritted my teeth in rage. I knew of so many people who regularly stuffed themselves with red meat, sugary confections, and salty foods, washing everything down with a whiskey or soda pop before having a Marlboro Red or two. Yet they were in impeccable health, living well into their 90s. Then there was my Francine, who was only 55, and despite doing everything right, she was lying pale and motionless on that dreary hospital bed, fighting for her life. I couldn't help but think of people like Jim Fixx, who popularized running as a form of exercise back in the 70s, and his heart attack at 52. Bob Harper and his Widowmaker heart attack. Despite being the picture of health, even Alan Thicke from the 80s TV show Growing Pains. Remember him? He was smiling as they loaded him into the ambulance after his heart attack, yet he died moments later. I thank God each and every day that my Francine eventually woke up and we were able to take her home. But my judgment was clouded after the incident, and I did something I shouldn't have. Like you, I trusted a twisted medical system. We endured an endless parade of cardiologist visits and insurance claims in the months that followed. And despite the fact that the automatic blood pressure cuffs aren't accurate, every doctor resisted when I asked them to measure my wife's blood pressure by hand. Then came the thousands of dollars wasted on CT angiograms, MRIs, and numerous other scans, which often pump our body with so much radiation they make matters worse. Francine took CoQ10 and fish oil and stuck to bland diets that did nothing. What's more, she had to swallow a concoction of horse-sized prescription pills each morning. Not to mention, she was constantly plagued by anxiety over talks of life-threatening surgery. With all that, my poor Francine's health was actually worse than before her heart attack. She was exhausted all the time. Her energy was gone. She had chest pains, as well as pins and needles in her hands and feet. Plus, her blood pressure was through the roof. Maybe you're experiencing something similar right now. Every night before bed, I twirl her around to our favorite jazz music, each time fearing that it could be our last dance together. Through it all, I clung on to the hope that one day we'd find a solution. Little did I know that it would be a Japanese super nutrient which lowers levels of plaque protein and is proven to naturally cut heart attack risk by half. But I'll be straight with you, I was scared to my core during that time. See, you probably already know that heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. Like I said, close to 18 million innocent lives are lost every year. In the USA alone, 1 in 4 Americans die from heart complications. In fact, heart problems rip a loved one from their families every 34 seconds. Consider the fact that by this time next week, 17,788 men and women will have died. The worst part, according to Cleveland Clinic, fatigue, chest pains, shortness of breath, and feet that are cold to the touch, they're telltale signs of a 70% blockage in your arteries. Before the discovery of this Japanese super nutrient, you had 2 options. Let some knife-happy doctor cut you open and often make things worse, or choke down a fistful of prescription pills with nasty side effects. But fast forward months of poring over the latest scientific literature, and one fateful Tuesday night, after Francine had fallen asleep, I found a happy ending for my wife's woes and yours. That night, I dove into a research paper from the American Heart Association. It described a closed-door meeting where 16 of the world's top cardiovascular experts gathered under one roof. Hours into the meeting, something miraculous happened. They all agreed on a single thing, and what followed overturned decades of stuck-in-the-mud research. What did they discover? They found that having high cholesterol is not really the kiss of death for your heart. You see, they believe your heart health really comes down to plaque protein. While its technical name is a mouthful, uncarboxylated matrix club protein, or UCMGP for short, the way it works is simple. When you have low levels of this protein in your body, cholesterol remains gooey, a soft sludge, so it can't attach itself to the inner linings of your arteries. As a result, your body flushes it out of your circulatory system with ease. But with age, your plaque protein levels go through the roof, and it behaves like a glue that clumps up and creates an armor around buildup in your blood passageways. It then hooks itself onto your artery walls and becomes rock hard, making it next to impossible for your body to wash it away. The hardened buildup subsequently grows and grows until your arteries get clogged up, stiffen, and narrow, obstructing healthy blood flow. This skyrockets your blood pressure and blocks the supply of vital nutrients and oxygen to your organs before choking it off completely. From there, it all begins. Fatigue, brain fog, achy joints and muscles, and your heart becomes a ticking time bomb. The American Heart Association went on record recently to say that plaque protein levels are associated with arterial stiffness and incident heart failure. A Johns Hopkins arterial plaque study also states that plaque protein is a very important predictor of heart issues, adding that lowering your plaque protein levels is akin to giving your heart a 5-year warranty, even if you have high cholesterol. Better yet, explosive new research shows that when you slash your levels of plaque protein, which you can easily do with the Japanese super nutrient I'm about to share with you, it not only cuts your heart attack risk by half, it also knocks 10 years off your age. So you can once again have a sharp brain, an energetic and pain-free body, as well as healthy blood circulation from head to toe. Sounds far-fetched, but as you'll soon see, it's a medical fact. Which makes the bottom line a simple one. If you have heart concerns of any kind, defeating plaque protein is priority number 1. And for the first time ever, we have a natural solution that does just that. Let's start by taking a quick trip to a far-off part of the world, a place known for being the home of people with the longest life expectancy on Earth, a nation where, for the past 50 years and counting, heart attack rates have been declining. More specifically, I have to take you to the one place that my research led me to not too long ago, Nishiki Market in Kyoto, Japan. At this bustling market, you'll hear the clang of metal utensils on hot pans, you'd smell sizzling street food, and you'd encounter a traditional Japanese dish that contains an all-natural super nutrient that courses through your arteries and enables your body to easily escort plaque protein out of your circulatory system, effectively lowering your plaque protein levels. It also helps to keep your arterial walls smooth to prevent artery-blocking blood clots from forming on them, and opens up your arteries for healthy blood flow. Then, like a team of mini jackhammers, breaks up that hardened armor around your plaque, allowing your body to do what it does best, clean up that awful buildup with a big whoosh. In fact, when top researchers recently gave this Japanese super nutrient to 103 men and women, after just 6 short weeks, the participants were shocked to see their plaque protein levels plummet by 93%. Better yet, in a follow-up randomized placebo-controlled study involving 243 men and women, this Japanese super nutrient also boosted arterial distension, which is a fancy term for your arteries' ability to open wide, by 1,215% compared to the placebo group. That's 12 times the ability you have now. This is important because the more widely your arteries are able to open, the faster you can flush plaque protein out of your arteries. When your arteries relax and expand, your blood pressure will normalize, vital nutrients and oxygen will race like a bullet train to where they're needed, and your energy levels will soar. You'll roll back the clock on your heart, mind, and body by a decade. After months of relentless research and development, my medical research group and I were finally able to offer this super nutrient in its most bioavailable and longest-lasting form, trademarked for authenticity and quality, to those outside of Japan. Better yet, we also uncovered how to supercharge its ability to lower plaque protein levels. You see, the discovery of plaque protein sparked a flurry of research, which prompted experts to investigate other regions known for their heart attack rates, in hopes of finding other breakthroughs that could crush plaque protein. They found a rare herb that grows on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. There's a Nobel Prize behind the way it promotes heart health, yet your doctors probably never mentioned it. It's a trademarked form of beetroot, except with 25 times the ability to boost nitric oxide levels throughout your body. Why is nitric oxide important? As you probably know, nitric oxide is the molecule that tells your arteries to open up wide. In doing so, it balances blood pressure and turbocharges blood flow so that your blood can shuttle away plaque protein at lightning speed as it courses through your circulatory system. In fact, research from the American Heart Association found that this herb increases nitric oxide levels considerably, which in turn can lower blood pressure by 12/8 millimeters of mercury. To put that in perspective, such as decrease in blood pressure is on par with the effect of certain pharmaceuticals. But remember, this trademark nutrient is 100% natural. Imagine the readings on your blood pressure home kit brightening your day for once. And by the time your next physical rolls around, instead of reaching for his prescription pad, your doctor says, "Keep up the good work." Next up, after a treacherous hike to the foothills of the Himalayas, you stumble upon a tree that grows 30 feet high. Its fruit has been used for thousands of years in religious ceremonies and touted for longevity benefits. For a while, we didn't know how it protected the heart, just that it did. Then, a study from the journal Clinical Nutrition gave us the answer. A group of medical researchers proved that it has a positive effect on arterial thickness, a risk factor for heart problems of all kinds. They found that this fruit could reduce arterial thickness by a mind-boggling 30%. That's almost 1/3 improvement. They later discovered that this fruit is able to do that because it contains natural compounds called urolithins. Urolithins help your arteries to regain their youthful elasticity and flexibility, balance blood pressure, as well as unclog any remaining plaque protein from your arteries and out of your system. and protect your heart by significantly increasing your blood's antioxidant capacity. In fact, studies show that a trademarked form of this fruit starts working as quickly as 30 minutes. After ensuring their safety and quality standards and confirming their potency in the fight against plaque protein, my team and I combined all 3 trademark nutrients in the exact amounts that clinical studies have proven to be effective. We've made this blend available to people living in the USA, and now tens of thousands of Americans just like you are writing to us every day raving about it. Folks just like Jessica Baker from Los Angeles, California.
My aortic valve has improved since I started on it. This is amazing. Have had 3 echoes, each one a little better. Cardiologist gave me a thumbs up.
Scott McKinley from Omaha, Nebraska.
Tried this product to reduce my BP, and it worked. Lowered it by 10 points.
And Ashley Brown from Springfield, Illinois.
I have been taking this every morning over the past 3 months, and my cholesterol has decreased significantly. My doctor can barely believe my levels and results. My joints feel great as well. At 60 years old, I can move like I'm still in my 40s. I will never stop taking this product, and the fact that it is made with natural ingredients impresses me as well. Thanks.
If you'd like to protect your heart and circulatory system from the ravages of time without taking a single pill, capsule, or tablet, you now can with our unique blend that is formulated with 100% natural and science-backed supernutrients. It is the most advanced heart health formulation on the planet. I say this with complete confidence because my medical research team also added a handful of other heart-loving ingredients to the already powerful formula. It is the pinnacle of heart health, and today, for the first time ever, you can try it without risking a dime. Are you ready? Introducing Veno Plus 8. Veno Plus 8 is a true breakthrough because you can't argue with the facts. To unclog arteries, balance blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, boost energy, increase brain power, and enjoy the relief that having a healthy ticker brings, plaque protein must be stopped. Veno Plus 8 is the only formulation on the market specifically created to do just that. With its one-of-a-kind blend of natural trademarked ingredients from all 4 corners of the globe. As with all our products here at Simple Promise, you can be assured that Veno Plus 8 has passed a series of rigorous tests and adheres to stringent industry standards. 1. It is backed by multiple double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical studies, the gold standard of research, and its ingredients have been tested on real people, not rodents in some cage. 2. It contains the exact trademarked ingredients used in the proven research. 3. It is manufactured in a CGMP-certified facility for quality assurance. 4. Veno Plus 8 has been tested extensively for safety, the one step that most supplement companies skimp on. This means it does not contain fillers, soy, dairy, or heavy metals. So no matter your age, whether you've been battling with high blood pressure and high cholesterol your entire life, or just more recently, even if heart attacks run in your family, Veno Plus 8 is guaranteed to work for you, period. It's a powder supplement, and all you need is a single scoop every morning. Pour it into a glass of water, or like my wife Francine does, throw it into your favorite smoothie. It doesn't clump up, there's zero mess, and it tastes incredible. It's sweet, but not too sweet. Honestly, it feels like a treat. Now, there are 2 simple reasons why we opted for a powder. Sadly, as we get older, we are all taking an increasing number of medications, not to mention more vitamins and supplements. It's very tiresome to choke down dozens of horse pills a day. Pills are difficult to swallow, whereas a powder is much easier to ingest. Also, like I told you earlier, we don't just put a little of each potent ingredient in Veno Plus 8. We use clinically backed amounts that are proven to give you results, and those amounts simply won't fit in a capsule. So while everyone else you know is taking a supplement made with inferior ingredients, Veno Plus 8 has you covered, so you can enjoy your golden years and feel safe and protected. Veno Plus 8 is the single most powerful way to send plaque protein packing, which research has shown cuts heart attack risk by half. It's possible with our one-of-a-kind formula. The first trademarked ingredient you'll find in Veno Plus 8 is the most powerful plaque protein killer science has to offer. In fact, it cuts plaque protein levels by 93%. It's called MENA-Q7. What I shared with you earlier is just the tip of the iceberg. According to a recent study published in the journal Vascular Diseases and Therapeutics, 243 men and women took part in a randomized placebo-controlled trial where about half the participants received MenAQ7 while the rest got a placebo. At the end of the study, the MenAQ7 group had 727% less plaque protein than the placebo group. What's more, their arterial flexibility shot up by 300%. That's 3 times the elasticity and resilience, and 3 times the effortless blood circulation for a sharp mind, a strong body, and a robust ticker that stands the test of time. In fact, after you've taken MenAQ7 for some time, your arterial tissues will not only be healthier, they will also have a significant concentration of MenAQ7. In other words, your arteries will build up a reserve of MenAQ7 to combat any future plaque protein. And that's all on top of its ability to boost arterial elasticity by 1,215%. Incredible, isn't it? Over 20 human clinical trials have shown that MenAQ7 is a non-negotiable for a healthy heart. That said, there's just one problem. To get the same amount of MenAQ7 through various foods like Japanese blueberries, you'd have to scarf down nearly 5 bowls every single day. But why do that when you can get a clinically proven amount from each scoop of Veno Plus 8? Imagine it with me. A single scoop of Veno Plus 8 every morning, and right away, MenAQ7 with the rest of the formula courses through your bloodstream, snuffs out plaque protein like a heat-seeking missile, which allows your arteries to open up nice and wide, boosting blood circulation in every inch of your body, from your head all the way to your fingertips and toes. And when life-giving oxygen and vital nutrients get to where they're needed the most, you'll enjoy natural, clean, and lasting energy. Your to-do list, no matter how packed, or how physically and mentally demanding, it doesn't stand a chance against your renewed energy. As the days pass, you'll feel a deep sense of inner peace. No more questioning every bite of food and wondering what it'll do to your blood pressure and cholesterol levels. No more having conversations with your physician that flip your life upside down. And no more hearing horror stories of other people's heart attacks, terrified you're next. With MenAQ7 alone, I'm convinced you'll be set. But we're just getting started. Like I mentioned, along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, you'll find our next trademarked ingredient, one that works with MenAQ7 to turbocharge your body's ability to erase plaque protein. It's been shown to lower high blood pressure by 12.8 millimeters of mercury. That's better than some pharmaceuticals. This natural trademarked herb extract is called Red Night. In addition to the 4 years of research that has gone into its development, Red Night is so effective at lowering high blood pressure because it's extracted within 24 hours of harvesting. This guarantees you get 10 times the heart-protecting antioxidants in their freshest, most potent form. Every helping of Red Night skyrockets nitric oxide levels and is 10 times more effective than platefuls of beets. With all that added blood flow, your arteries will effortlessly flush out plaque protein and once again, send vital nutrients and oxygen to your muscles, joints, and extremities so you can get back the mobile and able body you had a decade ago. In other words, get ready to leap out of bed with fewer aches and pains, move through your day without getting breathless, and return to hobbies like gardening. Yes, even for hours. Go hiking on your favorite trails with your dog, or even plan that trip to Europe with the kiddos. It also means you'll experience increased intimacy with your spouse and have a deeper connection with them. You'll be thriving in your golden years instead of just getting by. Aren't you excited by the thought? The combination of MenAQ7 and Red Night, which you'll only find in Veno Plus 8, will open up a new world with limitless possibilities for you. But let's keep going, shall we? The third trademarked ingredient inside Veno Plus 8 comes from a revered fruit that grows atop the Himalayan mountains, a delicacy treasured for thousands of years. Fast forward to today, and it is now backed by numerous studies, 42 and counting. It's called Pomelo, and thanks to a patented extraction process, the urolithins it carries kick in just 30 minutes after you take it to protect your heart from inflammation and degeneration. It's also been proven to reduce arterial thickness by 30%, allowing your blood vessels to regain their flexibility so that they can relax and open up, which enables your circulatory system to fire on all cylinders again. and flush out plaque protein for good. The other option is to scarf down several bowls full of pomegranate and endure the upset stomach that comes from doing that. The American Journal of Nutrition, Cell Reports Medicine, and the Journal of the American Medical Association, they all trumpet the benefits of urolithins, from increased blood flow to skin vibrancy to targeted support for your gut health, not to mention their ability to help your joints feel great and perform better. That's because when your blood flow is enhanced, every cell in your body gets what they need to roar back to life, which is why you'll find pomelo in every scoop of Veno Plus 8. Simple Promise is the first in the world to combine MenAQ7, Red Knight, and pomelo, all in their research-backed amounts, to give you not one, not two, but three clinically proven trademarked supernutrients to naturally banish plaque protein from your circulatory system. Give your arteries a good scrub down, cut your heart attack risk by half, and regain the clear mind, able body, and all-day energy you had over a decade ago. Remember what that was like? Being focused yet relaxed and having substantial energy that didn't peter out halfway through your day. Having a strong and fit body that allowed you to hoist your grandkids above your head and indulge in your favorite weekend sports, and having a quick mind that was free of brain fog and confusion. With Veno Plus 8, it can all be a reality again. You'll have a healthy circulatory system once more, and it'll guarantee that you'll be able to enjoy your golden years, which you'd worked so hard for. The adventure-filled life that you've been dreaming of, it's yours when you try Veno Plus 8. I can say this with certainty because my wife is back to her old self thanks to Veno Plus 8. In fact, we recently returned from a celebratory trip to Italy, and despite us going a bit overboard with the cheese, pizza, and wine, her latest blood test results are spectacular. Her doctor is beside himself, as her heart is the healthiest he's ever seen. And listen, after all the airtight research I've shared today, the point is this: if you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or heart issues that run in your family, the simple truth is that plaque protein must be stopped, and Veno Plus 8 is the only heart health solution on the planet that will do just that. So, if anything I've said today resonates with you, I urge you not to let this opportunity pass you by. Veno Plus 8 isn't available at Walmart or Target. Your local grocery store doesn't carry it either. You can only get it right here, without risking a dime, via this exclusive video presentation. And here's the other thing. To celebrate such a breakthrough in heart health, today you can try Veno Plus 8 at the lowest price you'll ever see, combining their most potent trademarked forms in precise. I'm sure you understand that sourcing nutrients from far-off corners of the world, research-backed amounts, and having multiple teams look over every detail until Veno Plus 8 is just right. Well, all that doesn't come cheap, but it's something I'm actually proud of. When it comes to something as important as your heart health and being there for your family as the role model they need in these trying times, can we agree that price shopping is unwise? So when my finance colleagues recommended that I price a 30-day supply of Veno Plus 8 at $99, I thought it was reasonable because I knew Veno Plus 8 would be worth every penny and then some. But I also didn't want cost getting in the way of your heart health. So, if you're one of the first 250 people today to grab a jar of Veno Plus 8 and take a stand with me, I'll slash that price by more than 50%, which means you needn't pay $99 or even $79. Today, and only today, you can pick up a jar of Veno Plus 8 with a one-time payment of just $59. Let me put it another way. For less than $2 a day and practically half the cost of your morning Starbucks coffee, you can give your heart what it needs to get rid of plaque protein. Enjoy a surge of natural energy that lasts, have healthy blood panel results you and your doctor are proud of for once, and ensure your ticker and arteries stay in tip-top shape. Knowing all that, it's silly to let $59 stand in your way, right? But let me take it further. See, if you've made it this far into the presentation, it's obvious that you're someone who, instead of looking for an opportunity to complain, is a doer, ready to make real and lasting change in your life. In this way, you and I are a lot alike, which is why you'll be thrilled to hear that the clinical studies also found that the trademarked ingredients inside Veno Plus 8 become more powerful over time. In other words, the longer you take Veno Plus 8, the better your results will be. Our tens of thousands of success stories prove it.
I've used this for several months now, and it's kept my blood pressure within an acceptable range.
I've taken this for 3 months, and my doctor is finally off my case. I enjoy taking this daily. It gives me peace of mind.
I've known for a while that beets can help with blood flow, but I've never liked the taste of beets. This drink, though, tastes delicious. I normally have it every day around 3 p.m. as a little treat. It gives me energy. And I know I'm taking care of my heart in the process. I don't see myself giving this up. This will become a regular thing for me, like my daily cup of morning coffee.
Those who make Venoplusate a part of their routine, day after day, week after week, month after month, they're the ones with the healthiest hearts, the cleanest arteries, and frankly, they're the people who have the most fun in their golden years. Believe me, once you get a taste of how energetic you can be and how enjoyable your life can be and experience what your life should be like, the last thing I want is for you to slip all the way back to square one because you ran out of Venoplusate too soon and can't get more due to the small harvesting window of our trademarked ingredients. What's more, Venoplusate has gone viral on the internet. Thus, it's often out of stock for months at a time. So, allow me to do something I've never done before. When you stock up on a 6-month supply of Venoplusate, I'll slash its original price by more than 60%, bringing it down to an easy $39 per jar. To give you a total savings of $360. You're not only saving a boatload of money, but you're also guaranteeing for yourself 6 whole months of pristine heart health, heightened energy levels a 30-year-old would be surprised by, physical strength and stamina that will let you enjoy any activity you want, including getting intimate with your spouse and spicing up your life again without worrying about what the future holds. And above all, you can stick it to your smug doctor, because the next time you go in for a checkup, he'll be stunned by your healthy heart and finally be on your side for once. Wouldn't that be something? Stocking up on a 6-month supply is a no-brainer when you consider that in addition to getting more than 60% off, your Venoplusate order today is fully covered by my ironclad 365-day money-back guarantee. The way it works is simple. I'd like you to give Venoplusate a good old-fashioned test drive over the next 12 months. See and feel the immediate difference, from an obvious surge in your daily energy levels to the ease with which you move during your day, to better blood pressure and cholesterol numbers. If you and your doctor, for that matter, aren't absolutely stunned with your progress, simply call our English-speaking customer service team at 1-800-259-9522 or send us an email. You'll get a quick, no-hassle refund of every dime you paid. No questions, no hoops, no weird fine print, which means if you take action today, you risk nothing. But if you miss out on today's offer, you will risk paying full price for Venoplusate in the future, provided it's not already sold out. So what are you waiting for? Simply make your selection by clicking one of the buttons below, and you'll be forwarded to our order form, which uses the latest 256-bit encryption technology for your privacy. It's safe, secure, and takes less than 2 minutes to fill out. Let us know where to ship your Venoplusate purchase, and that's it. You're done. Congratulations! With that simple click of a button, you'll be putting yourself and your heart health first. It will mark a turning point for you and your loved ones, and it will become a moment when you'd risen to the occasion, made the wise decision, and joined countless happy Venoplusate customers, now living life on their own terms. Are you ready to get started with Venoplusate? Great, but I haven't even gotten to the best part. Like I mentioned, my medical research team and I have a reputation for our commitment to delving into the latest scientific discoveries. Once in a while, we come across findings that are so compelling and significant, we upgrade our formulas with them, Venoplusate included. During our latest research deep dive, we uncovered a handful of powerful natural nutrients from across the globe that all help to crush plaque protein for good. The first is a natural compound from the peels of oranges that grow off the coast of the Comoros Islands. Hesperidin, the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, and countless other publications praise it for its natural ability to boost nitric oxide, balance even the most erratic blood pressure, and in the process, remove any excess plaque protein. The second nutrient comes from the pristine vineyards of Greece, where you'd see rows of a little-known grape, polyphenols. 2 meta-analyses of 25 clinical trials involving 1,200 participants have revealed the secret in the seeds of these grapes. They're stuffed with specialized antioxidants that not only lower blood pressure levels, but also act like warriors that stand guard inside your arteries, helping to fight off plaque protein. The third nutrient is a specialized form of vitamin C. The vitamin C in Veno Plus 8 is packed with antioxidants that course through your blood vessels to combat oxidative stress and remove any free radicals, agents that damage your arteries, which prevents plaque protein from coming back. The fourth additional nutrient in Veno Plus 8 is found in ripe kiwis, whose vines thrive in the fertile volcanic soil of New Zealand. Magnesium ascorbate. We added it to Veno Plus 8 because countless clinical studies show that it helps regulate heartbeat by, you've guessed it, turning on your body's internal production of nitric oxide. And for the same reason, we also added 3 amino acids you likely don't get enough of: L-citrulline, L-arginine, and L-taurine. They're found in fish like salmon, seaweed from the richest, cleanest oceans on Earth, and fruits grown with the same waters. But unfortunately, it's nearly impossible to get the correct and sufficient amounts of all these nutrients from regular food to effectively protect your arteries against plaque protein. Unless you have a registered dietitian looking over your every bite, your body needs specific and delicately balanced amounts of these essential nutrients in order to rev up its own production of nitric oxide, to keep plaque protein at bay and protect your blood vessels for decades to come. Happily, we've created the heart health fix that meets all the requirements. Every delicious scoop of Veno Plus 8 contains 10 of the world's most powerful nutrients, put together for the first time in the exact amounts that the clinical research says are necessary to win the war against plaque protein and give you the relief and peace of mind you deserve, knowing your vitals are within the normal, healthy range. To sum up, Veno Plus 8 contains powerful ingredients that not only give you sky-high nitric oxide levels, but also trigger your body to make more for the rest of your life. Now, besides making sure you get the perfect amounts of the world's most powerful heart-healthy nutrients from Veno Plus 8, I have another surprise for you. I'm also throwing in 3 extra bonuses. The first one is called a DIY guide to testing your nitric oxide levels. To reiterate, nitric oxide is essential to heart health. It not only lowers blood pressure, it also boosts libido, brain function, and energy. In this guide, I will show you how to test your nitric oxide levels from home. I'll also reveal a few ways you can boost your intake of nitrates which produce nitric oxide to complement what Veno Plus 8 will also offer you. Now this guide usually retails for $39, but today we're giving it to you for free when you order 3 or 6 jars of Veno Plus 8. As for the second bonus, it's called Thermal Therapy Guide, Heat Therapy for Optimal Heart Health. This guide explores the most innovative and effective protocols available today when it comes to thermal therapy for heart health. Once you read what's inside, you'll be able to use the calibrated heat of a sauna to improve blood flow and promote healthy circulation throughout your body, which will reduce the workload of your heart and cardiovascular system, lower your blood pressure, and help your stiff arteries to relax. Boost your cardiovascular endurance with little effort, making your heart more efficient at pumping blood. Reduce oxidative stress so that you can obtain relief for your sore muscles and soothe joint inflammation, allowing you to engage in your favorite activities. Just like the first bonus, this guide normally retails for $39, but today it's yours for free when you purchase 3 or 6 jars of Veno Plus 8. And last but not least, the final bonus is called Breathwork, the art and science of improving your heart through breathing. In case you didn't know, breathing has a direct effect on your heart rate and stress levels. This guide will provide valuable insights into specific breathwork methods designed to reduce stress, control blood pressure, and support your overall heart health. Learn step-by-step breathing techniques to relax on command. Discover the power of controlled breathing methods, which have been shown to influence your heart health positively, so you can manage any circulatory and heart-related challenges with ease. This guide offers personalized guidance on implementing breathwork techniques in your daily life. This means you'll get specific instructions and expert tips to ensure that you receive maximum cardiovascular benefits. Experience improved circulation, enhanced stress management, and a healthier heart. This indispensable guide retails for $49, and just like the other 2 bonuses above, it's yours for free when you get 3 or 6 jars of Veno Plus 8. To summarize, when you choose the multi-jar packages of Veno Plus 8 today, you'll enjoy more than 60% off on its original price, which means you'll save $360, and you'll also have an extra $127 with the free bonus guides. But of course, don't feel pressured to get these guides. They're a complimentary resource for folks who order 3 or 6 jars of Veno Plus 8. The only reason I'm throwing these bonuses in for free is to match your commitment to heart health. So you really have nothing to lose here. Now, I'll ask you again, are you ready to get started with Veno Plus 8? If so, all you have to do is make your selection below. Remember, Veno Plus 8 is based on cutting-edge research. The ingredients work in as quickly as 30 minutes to give you a dramatic boost in energy after your first helping. Stick with it for a month, and you'll wonder how you'd gone so long without it. But around the 6-month mark is when your life really does a complete 180. In short, you'll feel like a brand new person who's decades younger, with a sharp mind and a memory like a steel trap, spry and energetic, with flexible joints that allow you to bend and twist your body with ease, so you can move about with no trouble at all, like you did all those years ago. That's because Veno Plus 8 is the difference between healthy and unhealthy arteries. Folks who have been taking Veno Plus 8 for many months have a high concentration of MENQ7 in their arteries compared to people with unhealthy arteries. Their hearts are heaps healthier than before, and they're living their best life. It takes time for your arteries to soak up all the goodness that Veno Plus 8 has to offer and lay the foundation for excellent heart health, which is why it makes complete sense to opt for a 6-month supply of Veno Plus 8. Don't forget, at just $39 a jar, more than 60% off the original price, you'll be getting a total savings of $360. Plus, you have a full 365 days to decide if Veno Plus 8 is right for you. All you have to do is make your selection below now. But fair warning, the 250 jars of Veno Plus 8 that we've set aside to be sold at record low prices today, they will go fast. They always do. So, take Veno Plus 8 for a well-deserved test drive right now. You risk nothing other than missing out. And listen, we've gone on quite a journey today, haven't we? And I know some of what I talked about was scary, but more than anything, my goal with this presentation is to fill you with a sense of hope. Because if there's one thing my wife's heart attack has taught me, it's that when it comes to something as fundamental as our heart health, we must take matters into our own hands. And since you've made it this far into today's presentation, you're doing a great job. But it's time to take things past the finish line. You know, my father was in the military when I was growing up, and he used to tell me that things shouldn't be done halfway. The same rings true for our heart health. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting the good fight, but give yourself the chance to experience everything that the clinical data shows is possible with Veno Plus 8. It changed my wife's life, and it's changing the lives of tens of thousands of deserving Americans like you. I'm convinced it'll change your life too. Remember, 1 scoop of Veno Plus 8 is all it takes for its 10 powerful natural ingredients to rush through your circulatory system and give you something quite rare at our age, a fresh start. I urge you to make your selection below, while the 250 special jars are still available. Again, all the risk is on my team's shoulders. That's how confident I am that securing a supply of Veno Plus 8 is the best decision you'll make all year. It's a game changer, so go ahead, make your selection now. And don't forget, you're also getting the 3 bonuses worth $127. Here they are again: a DIY guide to testing nitric oxide levels, thermal therapy guide, heat therapy for optimal heart health, breath work, the art and science of improving your heart through breathing. All 3 are yours to keep when you get the multi-jar packages of Veno Plus 8. This is an amazing deal, which you'll likely never see again. And you risk nothing by taking this deal, because you're fully protected by our 365-day, 100% money-back guarantee. That means either Veno Plus 8 works for you, or it doesn't cost you a dime. But I'm very confident it will work for you, just like it's working for thousands of others like you. So, scroll down right now, select the package you want, and click the button. Then, fill out your details on the following page. This is important. Make sure to fill out your full details on the checkout page. Otherwise, we can't ship your order of Veno Plus 8 to you. Now's your time. You can be free from all your heart health worries. You can finally start enjoying your golden years, eating your favorite foods, engaging in new or old hobbies, and spending quality time with family. But to make that future a reality, you'll need to click the button below now. From there, let the science-backed all-natural ingredients in Veno Plus 8 do the rest. Ask yourself, why leave something as important as your heart health to chance? What a shame it would be to let a mere $39 get in the way of your well-being. It's time. Click the button below, and I'll see you on the next page. Don't miss out. Join us now. Thank you for your time today.